What is up guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. In this video I'll be making the last 5 evolutions from my regional Eevemon, Miskid. If you want to check out my other Fakemon videos, I'll link the playlist in the description below. Now without further ado, let's get started. Miskid is an artificial Pokemon made by Korean scientists. It was made with a combination of Eevee and Ditto's genes, so its genes are unstable as hell. Now, I've done too many Miskid evos already to say what I've done in this video, so I'll just be saying the evolutions I didn't do yet so far. So, my region has 24 types. Those consist of the original types with the added blood, food, light, sound, cosmic, and artificial types. So far, I've already made all the Miskid evolutions except for Miskid's Fairy, Fighting, Poison, Rock, and Normal evolutions. Let's start this video off with Miskid's Poison type evolution, Dracobra. Dracobra is based on snakes, basilisks, and poison. Now, this Miskid Poison evo was really tough to make. At first, I wanted to have a Catobal Plus for the Poison type, but then I drew like 5 sketches for the Catobal Plus and I wasn't happy with any of them. My rule when designing Fakemon is, always be happy with your work, and the Catobal Plus wasn't working out, so I went with a Basilisk. Or Basilisk, whatever. Now, I didn't like the idea of a Basilisk as much as the Catobal Plus because I couldn't really do much with a snake, but in the end, everything worked out. I'm still not too happy with the final product, because it's just like a snake with more poison stuff added to it. I know, so interesting. However, I think it's pretty decent for a snake, because I don't really do snaky stuff too often, so yeah, it's okay. Beware Dracobra, the tiny terror Pokemon. Its name comes from Dragon and Cobra, and it's a poison type with the ability Poison Touch and the hidden ability Infiltrator. When a Miskid is exposed to poison, it'll evolve into Dracobra. Despite Dracobra not looking too powerful, its small size, quick speed, and deadly poison make it a deadly opponent. When bitten, its poison will first leave a burning sensation, followed by paralysis for more than a week. Alright, so we're done. Let's move on to the second month for this video, Miskid's Fighting Evolution. Miskid's Fighting Evolution, Pyrawalk is based on boxers and kangaroos. Now, Pyrawalk has an interesting backstory. So, first it was originally my fire starter from the original Earth Core before the current reboot. I really liked him and I want all my starters to be in the new Earth Core not as starters but as different, more unique mons. So I decided to make him Miskid's Fighting Evolution. Since I don't want the starters to just be 3-stage lines like before, I want them to actually differ from each other and from their old ones. For the colors, I kept them similar to the old one, but I added more red and some purple, because it's not a fire type anymore, it's like a fighting type. So in the end, I'm pretty happy with the final product. I feel like he's different enough from before, and I think I did justice to Pyrawalk, so yeah. Meet Pyrawalk, the Burning Punches Pokemon. Its name comes from Pyro and Walk, and it's a fighting type with the ability Blaze and hidden ability Flame Body. One of Miskid's quickest evolutions, its hands are made of a special material that allow its fist to ignite if it punches fast enough. Among all the Miskid evolutions, Pyrawalk is the one with the most potential. It's always angry and fights using a special martial arts style involving punches and kicks. Time for the next Miskid evolution for this video, Miskid's Fairy type evolution, Chomatrice. It's based on cockatrices, rainbows, and the weather. So, this guy will be the last normal Miskid evolution for this video. The next two will give off a really old, powerful vibe like eldritch beings or gods. But anyways, I had trouble making this guy since I first wanted to do a sort of troll or orc for Miskid's Fairy type evolution first. I didn't really want to do a conventional fairy type at first, but then I couldn't think of anything, so I eventually decided on a rainbow cockatrice, and I was really happy with that, so I started making the drawing. I want Chomatrice to have a really long snake-like body, so I'll give it a really long wavy shape, and I want it to have an actual chickeny vibe, so I'll give it a rooster-like head, tail, and wings. I really had fun making this guy, since I didn't really make wonky designs often. And for colors, I'll give it the colors of the rainbow, with the red, orange, and green of the rainbow being changed to the red, orange, and green of a rooster. Behold Chomatrice, the chromatic Pokemon. Its name comes from chromatic and cockatrice, and it's a fairy type with the ability Vital Spirit and hidden ability Moody. One of Miskid's rarest evolutions, Chomatrices are only seen around rainbows. They possess the ability to turn invisible, control the weather, as well as people's moods, and stretch their bodies to become as long as a tall tree. You'll know you're near one when you feel a sense of happiness and calm wash over you. Now let's take a look at the fourth one of this video, Miskid's Rock-type evolution. Miskid's Rock-type evolution, Golava, is based on golems, the myth of Prometheus the Titan creating humans out of clay, and lava. Golavas come from Miskids exposed to a piece of dried clay radiating a weird aura. They now wander the deserts of Earthcore, seemingly searching for something. Sometimes they'll get some soil or mud, shape them into a weird shape, bake them in the furnace inside them, and move on. Now, Golava is an interesting Miskid evolution to say the least. It's gonna be important in Earthcore's plot, so I really tried to make it look cool, and it's safe to say I succeeded. I want Golava to have like a mysterious vibe to it, and as I mentioned earlier, it's based on Prometheus making humans out of clay, but Golava won't exactly be like that. It's gonna be a sort of weaker copy. The true Prometheusmon will be revealed in a later video, and the difference between the two will be clear, because Golava's made of rocks and the original will be made of clay. For colors, I tried to go with darker, more menacing colors, and I'm happy with the final product. Golava, the ancient being Pokemon. Its name comes from Golem and Lava, and it's a rock type with the ability Wanderer and the hidden ability Heatproof. Now, Wanderer is a new ability, and what it does is that the opponent's Pokemon has a chance to miss their attacks on you since your Pokemon wandered off. Golavas come from Miskids exposed to an unusual piece of clay emanating a mystical power. No one knows much about these unusual Pokemon, and their weird behavior unsettles most. Golavas wander the desert, appearing to be searching for something unknown. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's take a look at the final one for this video, Miskid's normal type evolution. Miskid's normal type evolution, Misking, is based on Arceus, DNA, the extinct Tasmanian tiger, and kings. Misking is the most recently created and the most powerful Miskid evolution. Evolving from a Miskid exposed to the genes of Arceus and other Miskids, this powerful Pokemon is the king of all Miskid evolutions, able to command even Pestilig and Regalion. Due to its overwhelming power befitting of a legendary Pokemon, only one has been created so far. Now, I'm really proud of this guy. I plan to make Misking have like a really powerful godly vibe, so I put lots of details in it, like random genetic material floating around and stuff. In the end, I think it's one of my better works, because like the aloof pose, the powerful look, the Arceus legs, and all the other stuff about it combine and give it a regal, powerful godly vibe. I mostly just chose simple colors for it, and I think that adds to its charm. Behold Misking, the king Pokemon. Its name comes from Miskid and King, in its normal type is the ability Competitive and the hidden ability King's Power. Now, King's Power is a new ability, and it's basically like huge power, except instead of doubling the Pokemon's attack, it triples the Pokemon's attack. The newest and most powerful Miskid evolution, Misking came from a Miskid given the genes of Arceus and other Miskids in an unauthorized experiment. Due to there being only one of them in existence, no shiny has been discovered. Misking has the ability to create Miskids from the DNA floating around it. So there it is, guys. All the Miskid evolutions. It's been a pretty long journey, you know, like it lasted what, 4 to 5 weeks? Yeah, pretty long. Anyways, don't stop watching just yet. I have a few more important things to say. Before that though, thanks for sticking with me until the end. Appreciate it. And let's have a recap of all the Miskid evolutions one last time. Miskid, the unstable Pokemon. Infernian, the celebration Pokemon. Torrenius, the liquid Pokemon. Fertility, the graceful Pokemon. Plasmage, the electro-arm Pokemon. Pesticide, the infected Pokemon. Cave Vermin, the cave crawler Pokemon. Glaciander, the frozen wanderer Pokemon. Genie, the genie Pokemon. Necromancer, the soul collector Pokemon. Pestilig, the reaper Pokemon. Regalion, the regal Pokemon. Stratolite, the messenger Pokemon. Pyrawalk, the burning punches Pokemon. Dracobra, the tiny terror Pokemon. Miniroth, the executioner Pokemon. Babuffle, the sticky Pokemon. Resonite, the barking Pokemon. Gravistar, the devouring Pokemon. Abomination, the experimental Pokemon. Chomatrice, the chromatic Pokemon. Primordial, the dragon energy Pokemon. Golava, the ancient being Pokemon. And Misking, the king Pokemon. Alright, so it's time for the things I have to say. First, submissions of clothes for the Drawing Your Fakemon thing I'm doing, so yeah, thanks to everybody who submitted. Second, next week's video will be about making a
Pokebro! Remember the Miskids you sent to the Galki region to be experimented on? They're evolving, but they aren't like any of the existing Miskid evolutions that you showed me a year previous. They're different. They seem to be able to use the energies of 2 types instead of just one. I can't describe them as anything else but weird. They're making trouble in Ugalki. Help! No, please no. I know this is weird, and this is new for you, but there's no need to hurt us. We can help you. No, please.
Oh, okay, crap, this is bad. I'll make this fast. In case you guys were wondering who that was, his name's Blocking with Gibbster. Go sub to him. He's the Pokemon professor of the Ugalki region. Make sure to check out his videos. So, as you probably heard in the recording, I sent some Miskids to him a few days ago, and they evolved now. You can check out his video about the Miskids in Ugalki in the description and comments below. And yeah, I've introduced him to you guys already, so if you don't mind, I gotta go. Gibbster needs help.